video is brought to you by Dusty Vaquero. Punchy, poetic, pure.
All right, this is the first song I ever wrote sober. I wrote this down at Red Rock Correctional Center in Eloy, Arizona. I had just stepped into prison to do a 6-year sentence, and I had a little window. I was in cell HD 65. It was upstairs, just like you see on the movies. I had a window about this wide that looked out to the east. There was a gutter on top of it that was wrapped in razor wire. We had to be up every morning for 4:30 for count. So I saw a lot of sunrises through this lens of razor wire, and the title popped in my head, Razorwire Sunrise. And I had just signed a plea for negligent homicide, and it was just hitting me that I was going to spend the next 2,191 days in prison. And this is the first song I ever wrote sober. It's a true story. Called Razorwire Sunrise. I never seen it coming like smoke before the fire. I'm caught up in fast living, dancing on the line. Tail light shattered right before my eyes. I stood shaking to the core as I watched another man die. Baptized in guilt with an elephant on my chest. A handful of pills as I prayed for my last breath. But a selfish escape just wasn't in God's plan. The state gave me 6 years, and here I stand. And I'm looking out the window as the darkness turns to light, and there's a sharpened steel reflection in my eyes. And white clouds are burning into blue in an empty eastern sky as I stare out at a razor wire sunrise. If these walls could talk, they'd scream at the top of their lungs. The crossed out days are enough to darken the sun. And I'm searching for the patience and not the time. But the hands are moving slow and the seasons grind. But this concrete and steel can't keep my spirit in. It bleeds right through the mortar and finds a wind. Forgiveness slowly wraps around my mind. Redemption floods the driest days of my life. And I'm looking out the window as a tear falls from my eye. I've caused enough pain for 100,000 lifetimes. But I won't go back to the way I was. That part of me has died. I found grace in a razor wire sunrise. And looking out the window as the darkness turns to light, and there's a sharpened steel reflection in my eyes. And white clouds are burning into blue in an empty eastern sky. I see God in a razor wire sunrise. I I see God in a razor wire sunrise.